Hello everyone, welcome back to Old Iron Farm Toys. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Kinze 2006-row planter by SpecCast. Got this planter for $5 at a flea market, which is a steal of a deal, whether you think it or not. This planter is anywhere from $80 to $110 new in the package. At Lafayette, guys were wanting that. But then out of the package, like nice condition out of the package, like this condition out of the package, it's going to cost you roughly anywhere from $40 to about $80. And then I have seen some very rough condition ones where half the seed boxes are gone and the markers and one of the tanks aren't missing for $20. So really depends on where you're looking. Now, if you guys don't know, I really like Kinze. I think I'd rather buy a Kinze planter than a Case or a John Deere. I'm not trying to be rude to those companies, but I don't know. It really depends on who's got the better price, honestly, if I were to go buy a brand new planter. Don't think I'm going to be doing that. Maybe in 25 plus years, but anyways, so this planter is very cool. I really like it. Got it for $5 at a flea market, and I went to the same flea market this year, a few days ago, and that planter, the same guy that had this planter I bought from him last year, he didn't really have any 1/64th scale toys. It was pretty rainy out, so we didn't have anything. Unfortunately, it was really rainy. But I did try to buy a John Deere 830 1/16 scale. Tried to offer the guy $40 for it, but he only said 45. So, oh well, 1/16 scale, 830. I mean, it's not really worth $40, but oh well, there's more out there. Anyways, if you guys don't know, I have a couple other Kinze reviews. I have one on the Big Blue, which we're gonna set this in the background. That tractor deserves to be back there. We're gonna set it right there. Set it right there. Yeah. That looks good. But anyways, I have a few other tractors we can compare on it later on to the video. But first of all, you have a very nice Kinze logo right there. Kinze 2000. A little bit of the front of the hitches. Got a little paint chip, but that's alright. Now this is made in China. Was made in China, unfortunately. Wish these weren't. Wish they'd been made in the US. But until that all gets changed, it's going to be made in China. And then main dart, well, SpecCast Starsville, Iowa. Got all your row units on the bottom there. Then you have your fertilizer tanks. Got your frame right there. The tanks look pretty good. Now, stay tuned, because there's a video coming soon of a real Kinze 2000 planter planting corn. So stay tuned for that. It's on a John Deere. It's like a 30 series, like it's not a 30 series Soundguard, like an early 2000s John Deere. It's like a 60/30 or something like that, or 61/30. I can't quite remember what it was, but I got the film. This exact same planter, but with dry fertilizer tanks. So stay tuned for that. But tanks look pretty good. Then you do have your markers, which fold out, obviously. You'd only really have one marker folded out. But then you have where your black is. Kind of see that line right there. I got your row unit or your planter boxes. I guess, well, these might be liquid fertilizer. These back ones might be dry fertilizer. This ones might be corn. I don't know, something like that. But get the Kinze logo on there. Looks pretty darn good. Unfortunately, this planter doesn't go down. It only stays up in road position. But well, still just a pretty cool planter. Like I said, I really like Kinze, and we're gonna put this thing on a couple tractors. Big Blue is a little overkill for it, but still kind of cool, I guess. But we got the TW35 Ford. I believe this was our first ever custom. I believe it was the first ever custom I did. Well, the first few customs my dad helped. Then been kind of doing my own customs now. My dad still does a lot of customs. He likes doing it, but I should make a review on this tractor. But that looks pretty good on it. Whatever tractor I think looks the best is going to make the thumbnail. Or we're going to have it hooked up, and that's going to be a thumbnail. But anyways, 2W35 looks okay. 9,000 Ford. This one would be the stupid 3 points busted on this one, but 9,000 Ford looks pretty good on it. I will say that. You could turn sharp. And if it's a little hot out, turn the OAC on while you're planting corn or beans, whatever you might be planting. And then this tractor is not really overkill, I should say, but it with the duals on it, it makes it a little more overkill. I guess if it's a little wet spring, there you go. Not a bad looking setup right there. Might swap tires out on this Ford, I'm not too sure. And then do have the other brands too, not just, I'm kind of losing some tractors here. Okay, I'm not going to set those back up there because they're going to fall down, must be. But then got the white Oliver. This is the Lafayette Toy Show 2022 or 2021. I can't quite remember, but that's not a bad looking setup. Not at all. Actually, that don't look too bad. So, I guess if you wanted to, you could plant with a Heston. Don't really see a ton of Hestons, I think. I've seen a Heston once at an equipment dealer, used equipment dealer. Let me see, what other tractors? This actually don't look too bad, honestly. This will look pretty darn good. A 1086 with weights on it. That don't look bad, honestly, but... And then there's one other tractor, I think, that looks pretty darn good on it. I think this is my favorite, honestly. It's the Ford 8000 narrow front. I think that's a pretty good looking tractor. I think that's the best looking setup. So, but anyways, yeah, I think that is going to be about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe. We are on the race to 5,000 subscribers by August. I think that's possible if all you guys watching right now likes and subscribes. If I cannot talk today. Like and subscribe if you're not already. But anyways, thank you for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. About the 2025 Half Century Progress Show and the 2025 Classic Grand Reunion. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Old Iron Farm Toys out.